නිවේදනය. හදිසි අවස්ථාවකදී අනතුරු හැඟවීමේ නලාව නාද වේ. කරුණාකර එවැනි අවස්ථාවකදී පිටවීමේ සංඥා නිසි ලෙස පිළිපදිමින් අදාළ ස්ථානයෙන් බැහැරවීමට කටයුතු කිරීමටත් පිටත තනබිම්වල කොළ පැහැති සංඥාපෝරු සවිකර ඇති අතර එම ස්ථානවල ස්ථානගත වීමටත් කටයුතු කරන්න.
பாதுகாப்பு அறிவித்தல். எதிர்பாராமல் ஆபத்து ஏற்படுமிடத்து எச்சரிக்கை மணி ஒலிக்கும். அவ்வாறான சந்தர்ப்பத்தில் எவ்வித பதற்றமும் அடையாமல் உடனடியாக அவ்விடத்தை விட்டு வெளியேறுவதற்கான குறியீடுகளை பின்பற்றி வெளியேறி எல்லையிடப்பட்டுள்ள பச்சை நிற புல்வெளியில் அனைவரும் ஒன்றிணையவும்.
Safety announcement. In case of an emergency, the fire alarm will be activated. In such an unlikely event, please leave the venue in an orderly manner. Follow the exit signs and assemble at the assembly points demarcated with green signage on the outside lawns. Thank you.
සුන්දර සිරිවරිනි සුරදි අතිශෝභමාන ලංකා ඥාන ධනය නෙත මල් පල සුරු පිරි ජය භූමිය රම්යා අප හට සැප සිරි සිත සදනා ජීවනයේ මාලා පිළිගනු ගැන අප භක්ති
I declare the convocation open.
Our chief guest, Senior Professor Kapila Pereira, Dr. Gamini Vikramasinghe, Chairman of the Informatics Group of Companies, members of the board, distinguished guests, academic staff, non-academic and support staff, parents and spouses of the graduates, and my dear students. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of University of Westminster 2020. First, I would like to thank you for being here today under trying conditions. When we start planning for this event almost 6 weeks ago, it was almost impossible, as this venue was only permitted to gather 150 people. But I'm so glad today we have got the permission from the authorities to have 800 people here, another 250 people next door, witnessing this great achievement of our students. Thank you for being patient with us. And I encourage all of you to take this challenge as a positive. Your careers will be filled with challenges like this. As you start your days beyond the lecture hall, you've been trained to face the challenging world, unprecedented circumstances, and you have fared it well. Throughout last year, during your final year, you did your final preparation online, you've never done before, but you have weathered it and you are here today. This is how you will differentiate from an ordinary graduate. You are not brought up only to excel in academics, but also in extracurricular and your careers, to be a well-rounded individual. That's what you did in your cutting edge, your stagecraft, and all those other things during the last 4 years while you were with IIT. Today, it's the pinnacle of that journey. You are here, more than 350 graduates receiving awarded today. I would like to leave you with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. Yes, you have done well. You have achieved this success, being graduates. But remember, if you want to achieve something you have never achieved before, then you have to start doing something you have never done before. Well done and all the best.
We are delighted to have Dr. Peter Bonfield, Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Westminster, join us online to grace the 26th Convocation. Prior to his role as Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Westminster, Dr. Bonfield was the Chief Executive Officer of the BRE Group, which focused on research, standards, and training to enable a safer and sustainable built environment around the world. He was the president and chair of the Board of Trustees of the Institution of Engineering and Technology during 2019-2020, which has some 170,000 professional members around the world and extensive knowledge services activities. Currently, he is the deputy chair of London Higher, the organization representing the 39 or so London universities, where he is also founded and chairs the Health, Safety and Wellbeing Network, focused on students and colleagues who collectively face many challenges, especially around mental health and well-being. He is a senior non-executive director of UK Active, which focuses on how physical activity can support a healthier and happier society through its mission to make more people more active more often. From 1st February 2021, Dr. Bonfield was appointed Chair of Trustees of the Board of the Institution of Occupation, Safety and Health, the chartered body that represents the safety and health profession. He has worked across many government departments as a non-executive expert on a wide range of briefs, including chairing 4 independent reviews for the government on forests and woodlands, public sector food procurement, property flood resilience and energy efficiency, and renewable technologies. He was appointed a non-executive director of the UK government in 2015 to 2018, assigned to the Department of Food, Environment and Rural Affairs, and to the Talent Advisory Group until 2020, which looks at the development, recruitment and retention of civil servants across England. He was appointed by the Secretary of State for Communities and Local Government as one of 4 appointees on the expert panel established soon after the tragic Grenfell fire to advise on actions to be taken to help ensure the safety of residents in high-rise housing who may be at risk, a role he fulfilled for some 9 months. Between 2006 and 2012, he was part-time seconded into the Olympic Delivery Authority, where he co-created and delivered the sustainability strategy and led on the sustainable procurement of construction products, a project that delivered so well because of the culture arising from health, safety, and well-being as the overriding priority. Dr. Bonfield was awarded the OBE in 2012 for services to research and innovation in the construction industry. He is a fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering, the Institution of Engineering and Technology, and the Institution of Civil Engineers, the Institute of Materials, Minerals and Mining, the Chartered Institute of Building, the City and Guilds Institute, Honorary Fellow of the Institution of Structural Engineers and the Chartered Association of Building Engineers. He has honorary doctorates from the University of Edinburgh, Napier, Hertfordshire, Loughborough and Bath. He was also the former national cycling champion and coach, which included the women's triathlon team for Athens in 2004.
Well, good morning, everyone. Chairman Gamini, Chief Executive Fernando, Chief Guest Professor Pereira, colleagues, employees of IIT, loving families and friends who are very proud today, and most importantly, graduands of IIT Westminster. It's super to be with you. My name is Peter Bonfield and I'm the President and Vice Chancellor here at the University of Westminster. Today, you're in my office in our headquarters at Regent Street, right in the heart of London. To my right is Oxford Circus, Regent Street, the BBC. But I really wished I was there with you, with all that wonderful colour and that special energy and all the special feelings that come from today. This is the Convocation. This is the day where we all feel so proud of each and every one of you and your brilliant achievements. Now, of course, in any year, graduating from IIT with an IIT and Westminster degree is something to be celebrated, is something to be proud of, is something you've had to work very hard for, have suffered probably, had great enlightenment and days of great joy. But this year, of all years, having had to study with the way in which you have, a lot of online studying, all the threats around the pandemic, the different ways of living, you are a magnificent and totally remarkable cohort of students that are graduating this year. This year, those attributes, that resilience, on top of that positivity that you brought, on top of all the normal ways in which you study, make you stand out from almost all other years. So my heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you. You have learned things, not just critical thinking, not just course content, not just the state of the art, not just skills that will make you truly employable, but you have also learned the art of becoming a great global citizen during the most trying and difficult circumstances. So I and we all here at the University of Westminster in London are really proud of you. My colleagues, our colleagues at the IIT, who have worked so hard and so relentlessly to support you, are hugely proud of you. But also, of course, your parents, your loved ones, your family, your friends, many of whom are with you today. Others will be watching in and feeling very proud of you. They too are hugely proud of you. And of course, too, the reciprocation of that is you owe them. You owe all your colleagues, you owe all your family for all their love, all their support, all their feeding of you, all their supporting you throughout your lives to get to this place. You owe them a huge debt of gratitude and great thanks. And I'm sure that's felt by you, and something will be done around that, I'm sure, in the ceremony to show your appreciation for your wonderful parents, your wonderful family who have supported you, as well as all those brilliant and wonderful colleagues and employees that work to support you in IIT. So within the next few moments, the next hour or so, you will switch from being a graduand to a graduate of IIT University of Westminster, with those unique characteristics that make you so distinctive and so special. And so really enjoy today. It's a real mark, it's a real milestone in your whole life. The time you spent in IIT has been a very, very special time. It will stay with you forever. It will be in your heart, it will be in your head, and it will be in every stage of your life and your career that progresses from here. So yeah, really enjoy the day. Think back to all your experiences at IIT. But the world out there is full of challenges. It's full of needs. It's full of needs for bright young people with great core values, with huge ambition, who will go out and solve the world's challenges. And you are brilliantly equipped and ready to do that task. So enjoy your day. And then tomorrow, think about how you will take all those skills, all those core values, all that unique personal strengths that each and every one of you has, and how you will deploy them to make a real positive difference to the world. Heartiest congratulations to you all. Go IIT, go Westminster. Thank you very much.
I would like to invite the chief guest, Senior Professor Kapila Pereira, to confer the following degrees. Bachelor in Engineering, Honours in Software Engineering, Adil Rifat. SFM Atif. G. Abirami. ML
අබේසේකර AMC අධිකාරී MNN අහමඩ් MRB අහමඩ් HAR අක්මල් AAKT අමරසිංහ VPS අමායා A අනෝජිනි LD අන්පරසු GJNL අපොන්සෝ A අශ්රෆ් MNM අයුබ් VRBV බණ්ඩාර N භාස්කරන් WSY බොතේජු WAT බොටේජු BKB බුද්ධිමත් ODC බුලත් සිංහල CMBDP චන්ද්‍රසේකර WIR Cruise BV දහනායක EPJ දිසේරම් PDM දිසිල්වා DDU දිසිල්වා RN දිසිල්වා KGG DS දිසිල්වා HDM දිසිල්වා WPGGS දිසිල්වා HYH දිසිල්වා KRSB Doisoisa. DVSR Dehigaspitiya. RP Dharmasiri. K Disanayaka. TMTS Disanayaka. KYN Fernando. KUA Fernando. LHSN Fernando. GS Gamage. MGP Gamage. S Ganesha Lingam. D Ganeshan. TV Gangoda Gama. HM Grid Harimal. DRA Gomes. V Gunaratna. AP Gunasekara. HMSA Gunasekara. GKCJ Gunasekara. CN Gunavardhana. P Gunavardhana. SVG Guruge. HM Hafaz. MNA Hamul. T Haritushan. HBD Hasara. SRDNS Helmini. HMIM Herat. AKL Heva. PM Hevage. MC Jalangan, RJM Jayasinghe, JMLN Jayasundara, JASU Jayasuriya, SMPA Jayasuriya, LS Jayavira, P. Jayaraj, KHK Kahaduwa, M. Kairasi, AQ Kaizar, C. Kajendran, MGIS Karyavasam, TASD Karunaratna, SKKIK Kodikara, SP Kottegoda, PDJK Kumara, S. Lakshan, KLUD Lekamge, BLPM Lianage, ARATB Maduranga, T. Mahendran, MAA Majid, DU Mananatunga, D. Manutunga, MSG Marianathan, MWN Madisha, CR Mayakaduwa, YT Miriam, MMM Mukhtar, MSM Murshid, MRM Muthugala, PS Muthukumar, KKR Navoda, SDHS Navana, RI Nimanta, MAF Nufas, MSM Nusran, USP Patirana, SKK Patirana, PKSD Patirana, DS Paulus, TCY Piris, LKPN Piris, TSA Pereira, MISR Pereira, NPM Pereira, GN Pereira, KAG Pereira, WLSP Pereira, KASA Pereira, J. Raghuvarman, AR Ragul, ST Rahman, RGC Rajapaksa, LSR Ranasinghe, RADAK Ranasinghe, TR Ranavira, RTB PB Ratnayaka, RMSAB Ratnayaka, RAPRW Ratnayaka, SJ Roshant, NG Sachin, MA Safan, MFM Sayaf, MSM Salgadu, MSI Samarakodi, HDSM Samarnayaka, SS Samson, MATD Sangeet, MB Shanti Kumar, DSA Saram, HG Seniviratna, BM Serasingha, MR M Safras, SMM Sifan, S Shigarna, KOL Silva, SB Simmons, EADS Sitira, NLS Sitira, D Sivanyanam, TDD Suryarachi, S Suban, NGAS Subhashana, TSW Subasingha, BHN Sudila, K Suganti, S Suadit, GMD Tatsara, K Tayanandan, A. Thillai Nadaraja, V. Thinesharan, ULD Vimuptika, MIA Veerakon, WPDRY Veerasinghe, DD Veerasinghe, MD Veeratunga, WHRM Vikramanayaka, CY Vikramasinghe, WLBS Vikramasinghe, MKST Vijayananda, LR Vijay Bandara, YD Vijendra, EDCN Vijay Singha, IUB Vijay Singha, CAB Vijay Singha, WHMJP Vijay Tunga, Bachelor in Engineering in Software Engineering, LS Dasanayaka, PALS De Silva, PDKR Gunatilaka, SN Kodagoda, JV Kodagoda, MDR Kumara, BLR Lianage, RSES Ranasingha, T Teva Tarchini, SMM Tundakachi, NM Vikramaratna, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science, WILS Abe Gunawardana. AABCB Adhikari, PMB Adhikaram, KO Elvitigala, AM Arfat, MIM Azim, UR Chandipani, SVM De Silva, MS Dias, PL Eaton, MM Yusuf Ali, RJCS Fernando, GRRM Gamlat, HKS Gunatilaka, HKD Hansisi, RM Jayamana, JASP Jayasingha, DGAV Karyavasam, LK Kovisika, DDT Lakshman, RAG Madhubhashana, PKM Madhusha, SADK Manura, MM Mabelage, HY Meepage, HKRR Nalish, PARN Nonis, HH Pallage, EATD Piris, KTD Piris. WAN Pereira. HBB Pibituru. CV Samarasinghe. DTAAI Samarasinghe. M. Selvarasa. FHN Sigirige. SW Sirinage. FA Tassim. SD Udugampola. CVGK Vadumetri. HS Veerasinghe. MA Vijaya Ratna. GMW Vijay Sekhara. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, WTR Dimel. YAG Punchiheva. DOM Ranasinghe. Bachelor of Science Honours in Business Information Systems, MSS Abhay Gunaratna. YA Abusali. LRK Alvis. H. Amaranathan. DSR Arusakularatna. MA Azmini. YHPD Chanuka. H. Dahalan. KGPS Daniel. EPK De Silva. D.K.G. De Silva. D.K.S. De Soisa. T.A. Delpachitrage. D.A. Devananda. U. Dilkushan. D.M.S. C.B. Disanayaka. D.M.A.B. Disanayaka. N.K. Dolamullage Jayasingha. H. Ekanayaka. W.S.I. Fernando. T.N.S. Fernando. A.C.T. Fernando. W.H.S. Fernando. A. Firoz. M.A.K. Gamage. A.R.A.T.P. Gimhani. H.D.S.K. Gunatilaka. S.I.A. Gunavardhana. D.S.P. Gunavardhana. F.N. Hamid. H.N. Hariharan. S. Harikeshan. S. H. Hettivatta. U. A. L. Hettivitarana. K. Hirshigan. A. Ifham. F. A. Iqbal. M. I. Ismat. V.I. Jayasinghe, W.K.T.K. Jayasuriya, B.A.R. Jayawardena, S.J. Kumar, K.P.K.S. Jitmi, J.R. Kandananarachi, S. Kavita, L. Kritika, T.G. Kurupu, C. Lumeshan, D.N. Lakshman, D.D. Madhurapperuma, A.B. Maskarange, H.A.C. Mayomika, A.I. Mendis, O.S. Mendis, M.A.M. Muhammad Muad, S. Nirojan, P.N. Panavala, S.D. Patirana, M.S.N. Pereira, M.A.H.M. Pereira, B.A.D.S. Pereira, S.R.C. Rajaratnam, C.I. Rambukwala, F.K. Ramzi, B.K.N.M. Rodrigo, S. Roshan, M.W.A. Shakur. W.Y.V. Silva. P. Vaishnavi. A.N. Vanyarachi. W.M.T.L. Veerasekara. I.A. Velihinda. W.D.S.A.M.A. Velivita. D.M. Vidana Gamage. B.R.S.M. Vijayaratna. L.L. Vijay Surya. T.M. Vijayvardhana. K.G.D.T. Yapa. M.M.M. Yusuf. M.N. Zayan. Bachelor of Science, Business Information Systems, W.O.V.S. Silva. Now we would be moving on to the master's program, and this marks another milestone at IIT with the first master's in fashion business management. So Master of Arts in Fashion Business Management, T.P. Jayaratna. N.A. Jayasekara. S.H. Jayasingha. H.R.H.D. Jayasurya. I.P. Ponnam Peruma. H.R. Rodrigo. G.R. S.D. Senaviratna. F.N.S.N. Silva. K.R. Veerakon. Master of Science in Advanced Software Engineering, AWN M. Abhay Sekara, SS Abhay Kon, PKRRI Abhay Ratna, DTR Hevavitarana, FNM Ismail, MBK Jayawardana, VSN Karya Karavana, SAM Karunaratna, SMDR Kumari, DN Lianage, PDC Lloyd, SS Madakanda, MSTJ Nanayakara, KA Netma, SPS Paranaheva, WPGK Patirana, KNM Pereira, GO Priyankara, M Samarakon, HMA Sanjay, K Vedapiriyan, WASS Veerakodi, HVRH Vijayathilaka, SK Vijayagunaratna, YADSS Vijayaratna, LR Vikrama Ratnayaka, Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Software Engineering, PMC Fernando, TA Gunavardhana, Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Forensics marks another milestone in Informatics Institute of Technology, as it is the first batch of graduates. Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Forensics, EGSA Kularatna. KGMC Mitrananda. AE Murtasa. SP Regis. DA Sandakelu. SDDS Senarat. Postgraduate Diploma in Cybersecurity and Forensics, KSP S. Sirinanda. Thank you, sir.
Earlier, I mentioned it's our aim to produce all-rounded, balanced individuals. It's my honor this evening to introduce such an individual as our chief guest. Professor Kapila Pereira obtained his undergraduate degree from the University of Moratuwa with first-class honors in 1986. Then he went on to obtain his master's degree and the PhD from the University of California, United States. But before I make reference to the rest of his academic achievement, let me make a small note about his achievements outside the classroom. Professor Kapila Pereira was an outstanding scout during his school days. In fact, he was the first president scout of Sri Srimangala College, Panadura. In 1985, he joined the Sri Lankan Navy as a service cadet of Kothalawala Defence Academy and became the first officer cadet to be graduated with first-class honors degree. He later served in the regular forces of the Sri Lankan Navy and rose to the ranks of lieutenant commander. In 1995, he came back to the University of Moratuwa and joined the Department of Mechanical Engineering. He has been an outstanding professor on various subjects, from energy technologies, combustion modeling, to thermodynamics. He has also held the position of Dean of Engineering Faculty and Director of Planning before getting appointed as the Vice Chancellor of University of Moratuwa in November 2017, which he served until he was appointed as the Secretary to the Ministry of Education in August last year. He has authored numerous scholarly papers and has been the keynote speaker at many conferences, both national and international. He's also a fellow of Institute of Automotive Engineers, a member of Institution of Engineers, and member of Sri Lanka Energy Managers Association. He was honored with a Presidential Award in 2015 for his outstanding contribution to the country. Without further delay, let me introduce Professor Kapila Perera to the podium.
Thank you very much for this generous introduction. Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Assalamu alaikum. Very good evening to all of you. The chairman of IIT, Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe, the registrar, the bursar, the deans of the faculties, heads of the departments, the members of the Board of Management, dear graduates, parents, well-wishers, ladies and gentlemen. I heard few firsts in this institute today. In the sphere of postgraduate studies and undergraduate studies. First and foremost, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for the IIT and University of Westminster for inviting me to share your joy in this special day. Where I remember I was one of you on June 23rd, 1986, in the very same premises. I received my bachelor's. In your journey of success, I would congratulate you from the deepest part of my heart for your achievement. There are many partners in this success. Therefore, they too deserve the same sentiments. The President and the Vice Chancellor of the University of Westminster, all the Deans of the faculties, members of the Board of Management, academic staff, registrar, bursar, and the non-academic staff. Also, the parents and the well-wishers who are present here to witness you receive your accolades, but they are witnessing their dreams. There are some who are out there who are not able to be present. They are all partners in your success, in my opinion. Starting from the person who is sweating on the streets, cleaning the roads, making and enabling you to have everything, facilitating to the first citizen of this country, His Excellency the President. All stratas, they too deserve the same congratulations, and they will be with you for the rest of your journey. And you must remember, they have paid enormous sacrifices for you to receive your degree certificate today. You must never forget, never, ever forget the contributions that had been made for you to receive your degree today. It not necessarily the monetary contributions, encouragement, and eternal sacrifices, waking you up, feeding you, taking you to the kindergarten while you are crying. You may not remember these things. I noted one thing. You have been given beautiful names, but you don't carry a name in the back. While you are called to receive your degree certificate, your name is announced. And when I saw the undergraduates receiving their degrees, most of them, majority of them wear their school ties. But I cannot say the same thing for the female students. So this is because this is the immediate memory. Maybe conscious or deliberate, or maybe just for the sake of it, you happen to wear a school tie. But when I observe the postgraduates, it's not so. So what I want to say is that you are carrying your tie to show respect and show the rest of the world that I'm a proud product of this particular school. You are the brand ambassadors of your school. You are not talking, but when your name is announced, you come, and then it's not spoken, but you show your class, and you carry the flag of that particular institution where you have been nurtured. You're all Sri Lankans, and you're graduates of IIT and University of Westminster. These all have contributed, all of them have made enormous sacrifices. They have never made a grumble of when you are not eating when you're small. They have never grumbled to buy you a shirt or everything that they want to give you. Maybe they did not have money. They borrowed money from somebody, the parents. And every moment, every sacrifice they invested in you, you deserve to return them. Not just saying thank you. For the university which nurtured you, you are supposed to reciprocate it. But if you forget that they have made sacrifices, you tend to not to do this one. So that's why I'm harping, stressing that you should not forget. From today onwards, you are going to be the brand ambassadors of IIT and University of Westminster. You are going to show your class. Are you going to announce the world today at 18th of March 2021, you have received the BSc Honours in Computer Science with specialization options, BSc Honours in Software Engineering, BSc Honours in Business Information Systems, BA Honours in Business Management, MSc Advanced Software Engineering, MSc Cybersecurity and Forensic, MA in Fashion Business Management, MSc in Big Data Analytics, MSc in Business Analytics. Are you? No. But how are you going to show? It's through your sheer performance. Sheer performance you are going to display. From today onwards, you are going to be vested with responsibility. Before that, you could have made mistakes. No more. Your performance going to speak volumes for your institution. So, just like you were proudly wearing your school ties, because females know, your performance in these disciplines. For who? Is it for you? No. It's for the society who have invested all the taxpayers. You need to reciprocate in this sense. Therefore, you are eternally reminded, and you better keep that in mind. Those sacrifices made by the society, be it your parents, be it your loved ones, word of encouragement when you are down, and your institution, your schoolmates, your school teachers, everyone. They were all partners in your success and this journey. So when you remember this, you're not going to make mistakes. At least from today onwards, simply try living up to the beautiful name, the meaning of the name that is given to you. You are not going to make mistakes in displaying the acquired or the knowledge, skills, but also attitudes, your mannerism, in everything that you do. This is a powerful message that I give you. Also, you should be humbled enough to just recollect every day before you go to bed, have I made my day worth? Have I spent this time today meaningfully? How best I will perform tomorrow? I will live tomorrow. This week, every time, every year, years, you should be able to reflect, not sit back and relax. Sit back and reflect whether I have followed the basic principles of reciprocating for nurturing your young inquiring minds by the others. This is very important for you. When you learn mathematics in grade 7, you learn about graphs. Y is equal to mx plus c. Did you learn this? I am sure all of you learned this one. If you have not learned, you would have learned what is the composition of the air that you breathe. Just think whether you remember the composition of the air that you breathe. Why you breathe air? What is the purpose of this one? Whether it's nitrogen that you wanted, whether it's oxygen that you wanted, whether it's krypton, xenon, argon that you wanted to breathe. So 78% by volume is nitrogen. 21% is oxygen by volume. Everything else, including water vapor, is 1%. What is more useful is oxygen. That gives you energy to combust everything that you consume. But you cannot forget these things. These are basics. The Google Maps that you use and Google Earth, everything, the fundamental thing is to locate in the two-dimensional arena or three-dimensional arena, the Kapila Perera at this location is delivering this speech on this space. So when you learn some things, you must know the physical meaning of everything. It's very important. If you know this one, it makes you hunger for learning more and more. If you think about the nature, you are interacting with nature every time. This interaction, just like I said, the breathing of the free air is a phenomena, a useful phenomena that will give you a learning experience. You need to observe it very carefully. Why? What for? So every interaction with the environment, the society is going to give you a learning experience. For example, the leaves, the flowers, they have different color, different shapes of leaves on trees. And the construction, the luminance of these lights, the sound that generates, everything is going to give you a mind-boggling question. If you go deep and deep into understand these things, it's going to give you a puzzle to solve this one. But you are equipped with powerful weapon of education, the principles, the theories, laws, for you to analytically think and come out of this one and give you a satisfaction. For me, I was not a fan of biology, not botany either. But still, for today, I wonder why the shapes of the coconut leaves, why the shapes of this type of thing, what is the difference? These are simple things, but it gives you learning experience. This is education. Why have they picked me to speak today? When Dr. Jatal Marnam called me and told me my colleague and my classmate is going to call you to give a speech today, is it because we are friends? No. It's because of the education that I had. Nothing else. Not my looks, not my mannerism, maybe, but it's this powerful weapon that you are equipped today. And you saw today, for the first time, this university has expanded its horizons, provided you opportunities for those who are hungry for more and more acquisition of learning through postgraduate degrees. We as the Minister of Education, I as the Secretary at the moment, are very pleased to see education opportunities are created in this very same soil, and it is the 30th year that it is sustaining and it's growing. Because we need to provide you with opportunities for the learning, higher learning. The state can fund to a limited amount those who have set the GCA level 362,000, year 2020, only 41,500 can have a passage of learning in the state universities. It's not just acquisition of the knowledge and the skills. You will learn cybersecurity, the fuzzy logic, Internet of Things, computer science, business analytics, financial analytics, not so, advanced software engineering. Like I said, when you engage in the society, with the nature, it will give you enough and more problems to hone your skills and show the brass that you are made of without carrying the title that you are BSc of this, BSc of that. That's why you get education. You need to be innovative. You need to be creative. You need to be out-of-the-box thinking. Yet, you need to be disciplined. Not just discipline, but discipline in your own discipline. You need to put everything and synthesize and deliver with a minimum of effort. That is efficiency and efficacy. So the world is waiting for you. And they are waiting to grab your knowledge, use of your knowledge. The knowledge that you have acquired, the skills that you have been given, instilled by your lecturers, by the society, and the attitudes. They're waiting to grab your, use you. So you should be ready. I am sure people will see your transcripts and accolades, and that you live, but you perform. And it's performance that will count at the end of the day, not only for you, for the sustainability of this institution, and for them to attract more and more students. We are very happy that the non-state higher education is growing. We have a separate unit at the Ministry of Education with the leadership of our additional secretary. It's called non-state higher education, and we are going to bring in quality assurance and accreditation. But everything else is your performance. The accreditation as a seal for the IIT and the Westminster is going to be ensured by this 370 or whatever the odd number who had passed out. Their quality, their brass is going to ensure that accreditation. I cannot ensure. They cannot ensure. We can teach you, we can guide you, but I cannot go and sit and answer questions for my son in the exams. We can only be facilitators. We are very happy and proud, and I'm at the Ministry of Education, and we will do our utmost to nurture you further as a member of the society. Your brand is going to be your quality. That quality you're not going to carry. So you have ample opportunities, many problems to research. You start from the fire in the burner, gas cooker, or when you go to temple, when you light a match, that fire, whether that is a diffusion flame or a premix flame, whether it's going to sustain with a blow of a wind, everything is a challenge. It's an education opportunity. Even if you have breakfast, your mother makes tea, boiling water, everything is a learning experience. You have many opportunities to do research and enjoy your education. I wish you all the very best once again. Congratulate you, your parents, and your institution, and the Board of Management, and all those who have contributed to make this day for you. Thank you very much. Nandri.
Now we move on to special awards, and I would like our chairman, Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe, along with the chief guest, Professor Kapila Pereira, to give away the awards. So the first award is the Gamini Wickrama Gold Medal Award, and this award is given to the student who has scored the highest aggregate in the final year of the degree program, and if it is a master's program, it's the highest aggregate obtained in the entire master's program. So there are 6 gold medals which belong to each degree program. So the gold medal, Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering. I would also like, when the student walks onto the stage to receive the award, the parents who are in the audience, it can be one parent might be in this building and the other parent might be in the banquet hall, but we would like them to stand and applaud their child or if it's a postgraduate student, we would like the spouse to stand up. So please stand up when your child or spouse comes onto the stage. Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Bachelor of Engineering, BEng Honours in Software Engineering goes to Devon Vijayasinghe. The Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Science goes to Minoj Selvarasa. Again, the Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Bachelor of Science Honours in Information Systems with Business Management goes to Hana Natasha Hariharan. While Hannah comes, we would like the parents who are in the audience to stand up, please. Again, the Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Master of Arts in Fashion Business Management goes to Samita Dilanjali Seniviratna. We would like a family member to stand on her behalf. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement Master of Science in Advanced Software Engineering goes to Dinushika Ruanti Kumari. While she comes down, we'll also read the next award, that is Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe Gold Medal for Outstanding Achievement, Master of Science in Cyber Security and Forensics goes to Yusuf Ali Murtasa. So the previous award that we were looked at was a pure academic award. The next award is given by UoW, University of Westminster, for undergraduate programs. And this award is for students whose academic performance is exceptional, as well as they have all-round performances. So the University Westminster Award for all-round performance. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering goes to Dilum Maduranga de Silva. University of Westminster Award for All-Round Performance, Bachelor of Science, Honours in Computer Science goes to Dilon Lakshman. University of Westminster Award for All-Round Performance, Bachelor of Science, Honours in Information Systems with Business Management goes to Thilini Gimhani. We have come to the final award, and this award is given to the best final year project. A project is a double credit module, and the student who has scored the highest mark in their final year undergraduate project is given an award, and these awards are sponsored by companies. So therefore, when I read out the award and the student comes on stage, we would like the company which sponsored the award to stand and represent the company. Best final year project, Bachelor in Software Engineering, Honors Software Engineering, Muhammad Nazim Muhammad Ayub. This award is sponsored by Zone 24/7. Can we have the representative of Zone 24/7 to stand? Best final year project, Bachelor of Science, Honors in Computer Science, Minoj Selvarasa, presented by Informatics International Limited. The best final year project, Bachelor of Science, Honors in Business Information Systems, goes to Namila Lakshman. This award is sponsored by LOLC Technologies Limited. Thank you. Now I would like to invite a graduate to come and give the vote of thanks. And the graduate who would be giving the vote of thanks is Devon Vijayasinghe.
Good evening, Vice Chancellor and President of University of Westminster, Dr. Peter Bonfield, the Chief Guest, Secretary, Ministry of Education, Professor Kapila Pereira, Chairman of Informatics Group, Dr. Gamini Vikramasinghe, Board of Management, faculty and administrative staff, parents, and my fellow batchmates. I'm honored to be standing here today representing my fellow batchmates to deliver the vote of thanks on this amazing day. It gives me great pleasure to extend my warmest gratitude to all the wonderful people that have helped us to get to this amazing day. Let me first thank Dr. Peter Bonfield, the Vice Chancellor and President of University of Westminster, for gracing us with his presence on this day online. Thank you, sir, for extending UoW's degree programs to Sri Lanka, and certainly you can see how many graduates from UoW are transforming the IT industry in Sri Lanka. The Informatics Institute of Technology has been the pioneer of high-quality IT education, and it would not have been possible if not for our respected chairman of the Informatics Group, Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe. Thank you, sir, for providing opportunities for Sri Lankan students to pursue British degrees in Sri Lanka. Moving on, despite having a very busy schedule, Professor Kapila Pereira accepted our invitation to grace this occasion. We are truly honored, sir. We were very inspired by your words, and I am sure that all my fellow graduates would remember your advice and add value to our continued growth as industry professionals. I would not be standing here today if not for these extremely dedicated individuals who have been with all of us since our first day at number 57 Ramakrishna Road. Of course, I'm talking about our amazing panel of lecturers. Over the years, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated, dedicated, and highly qualified set of lecturers. With their wealth of knowledge and experience, they have given us deep-rooted foundations in our various fields of study. They helped us to bring the best in us in terms of capability and guided us to develop our skills by challenging us each day. Not only the technical exposure, our loving team of lecturers also instilled so many life experiences and skills over the past 4 years. For this, we owe them a huge debt of gratitude. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude to our academic dean, Ms. Naomi Krishna Raja, the heads of departments, and the academic advisors for helping us out whenever we approach them. Thank you for always keeping your doors open for us. We also express our gratitude to those who have supported us in many other practical ways behind the scenes, from the administration staff, the librarian, IT staff, and the tireless support staff. To thrive, not just to survive. This is what every parent here today expected their children to be when they chose IIT as the path of higher education. I cannot express the deep sense of gratitude that we all have for our parents and guardians who brought us to this world and made us who we are today. You have always made sure to give us the best of the best. You would make sure we were fed regardless of whether you were hungry. You would stay up all night waiting for us regardless of whether you were tired. And you would go to work day in and out and make sure that you gave us everything that we needed. To our lovely parents and guardians, thank you for the care and support over the years. Thank you for instilling us with a passion for learning and for doing everything possible to put us to a path to success. To Amma and Tata, thank you for making me who I am today. Dear friends, let us all rise up, face our parents, and give them a huge round of applause. To our siblings who fought with us, loved us, and guided us. To our friends who were with us through thick and thin. And to everyone else who gave us a shoulder to lean on. Thank you for tolerating us when we were so stressed and could not see our life beyond a research paper. An event of such magnitude does not come together overnight. The wheels have to start rolling months in advance. It requires a lot of planning and execution. And when you add a global pandemic into the equation, it gets much harder. So I would like to thank the organizing team for making this event possible and for letting us have this memorable experience. And finally, to my fellow graduates, I don't think we will ever forget how much we enjoyed these 4 years together. The fun times we have had together are the memories we will remember for a lifetime. To the amazing experience organizing and taking part in stagecraft, to the unforgettable DJ sessions in the discussion room, to the Rio ice creams run we had, and the crazy lunch memories in the canteen. We will surely not forget all the bonds we have made over the years. Dear friends, today is the day we as graduates have a sense of fulfillment. Our achievements have been recognized, and we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives. With IIT, we have received the strongest possible foundation to start our lives. We have been given a head start. So let's take all the advice we have gotten throughout the past 4 years to continuously grow and go higher in life and in our careers together. Congratulations to all the graduates here today, and I wish the best of luck to all of you. Thank you, God bless you, and have an amazing night.
Convocation is now declared closed.